Well, hello, my friends. Welcome to Granny B's house. Are you having a good day? Oh, I hope so. Granny B's having a real good day. And I just know you're remembering to be kind to all those people around you. Well, Granny B has an exciting book today, and the most exciting thing about it is that I met the author. I bought this book right from the author. It's called Timmy the Turtle Finds a New Friend, and it's written by Letty Craze, and it's illustrated by Joe Rollins. And inside the front cover, it says, "To Granny B, God bless you, Letty." So I'm excited to read it to you because you just can't ever have enough friends. It's wonderful to have lots of friends so you can know different people and you can bring things to that friendship and they can bring things to that friendship, and we all grow from being around other people and learning new things. So let's read about Timmy the Turtle, and I'll get out of the way so you can see all these pictures. You know that Joe Rollins, who illustrated this book, is the author's nephew. I think that's just a wonderful thing. Okay, time to read. One day, Timmy the Turtle and his friend Henry the Hedgehog were walking through the forest on the other side of the hill. Suddenly, through the trees, they saw something move. "What was that?" cried Henry the Hedgehog. "I don't know," answered Timmy the Turtle. "Let's go find out." And one thing special in this book is there are bees. Those are Granny Bee's friends everywhere. Not knowing what to expect because they had never been on this side of the hill before, Timmy the Turtle and Henry the Hedgehog hid under a bush and peeked out. There, standing in a clearing, was an animal neither of them had ever seen before. The little animal noticed Timmy the Turtle and Henry the Hedgehog and came over to them. "Hello," she said as she bent down to look under the bush. "Who are you?" asked Timmy the Turtle shyly. "Are you a horse?" asked asked Henry the Hedgehog. He was trying to be brave, but his voice came out in a little squeak. The little animal laughed cheerfully. "I'm a unicorn, and my name is Wendy." She bounced happily. "Did you come to play with me?" So all afternoon, Timmy the Turtle and Henry the Hedgehog played hide and seek with their new friend, Wendy the Unicorn. "See you later," said Timmy the Turtle when it was time to go home. "Bye," called Wendy the Unicorn as she bounced over the hill. "Come back soon." The next morning, Timmy the Turtle and Henry the Hedgehog decided to go to the meadow on the other side of the hill. On the way, they met some of their friends. "Where are you going in such a hurry?" asked Seymour the Skunk. "Yes," called Ralph the Raccoon. "Where have you been? We didn't see you all day yesterday." "We're going to play with our new friend, Wendy the Unicorn," answered Timmy the Turtle. "Would you like to come along?" "Who's Wendy the Unicorn?" asked Walter the Water Snake. "I've never heard of her," added Geraldine the Giraffe. "She lives on the other side of the hill," explained Henry the Hedgehog. "We just met her yesterday." "Oh dear," whispered Benny the Bluebird. "I've heard animals who live over there are different from us. Are you sure you should be playing with them?" "Yes," added Seymour the Skunk carefully. "Maybe you should stay here and play with the friends you know." "I'm sure it will be fine to play with Wendy the Unicorn," replied Timmy the Turtle. "Yes," agreed Henry the Hedgehog. "We had a lot of fun yesterday." "But she's different," argued Seymour the Skunk. "I would be afraid to play with someone who is different from us." Why is being different so bad? Asked Timmy the Turtle. We're all a little different from each other. What do you mean, Timmy? Asked Walter the Water Snake. We're not different. We don't have little horns on our head. Yes, added Henry the Hedgehog thoughtfully, we are all different from each other, but we're such good friends, we don't notice our differences. What do you mean? Asked Benny the Bluebird. He was quite curious now. Well, let's see, Benny, answered Henry the Hedgehog. Timmy the Turtle has a hard shell, and you don't. It would be hard to scratch my back if I had a hard shell, said Geraldine the Giraffe thoughtfully. You'd look really funny with hedgehog spines, Timmy, laughed Ralph the Raccoon. Look, Ralph, said Walter the Water Snake, you have a mask on your face and rings around your tail. Wouldn't Henry look funny with those? You have a big white stripe in the middle of your back, Seymour, and it goes all the way to the end of your tail, added Geraldine the Giraffe. Walter the Water Snake would be strange indeed if he had a stripe like that. He'd need to have fur, too, laughed Henry the Hedgehog. All the friends thought Walter the Water Snake would look very funny with fur, and Walter the Water Snake thought so, too. You'd have a really hard time reaching the leaves you eat, Geraldine, if you were like me with no legs. Walter the Water Snake chuckled as he pictured Geraldine the Giraffe as a snake. Benny the Bluebird finished the discussion when he declared, it would take a lot of really big wings for all of you to fly. Picturing each other with wings caused the friends to laugh and laugh. I guess we are all different, said Seymour the Skunk thoughtfully, and maybe it will be fun to meet someone new. Let's go find Wendy the Unicorn, shouted Timmy the Turtle. I'm sure you'll like her, and we can all play together. So Timmy the Turtle, Henry the Hedgehog, and their friends went to the meadow on the other side of the hill to find Wendy the Unicorn. Everyone was a little shy at first, but soon they were playing as though they had been friends forever. They played hide and seek. They played tag. They laughed and played together all afternoon. We're really happy to meet you, Wendy, said Ralph the Raccoon. All the other animal friends agreed as they gathered around her. I'm glad you all decided to come and be my friends, answered Wendy the Unicorn. And as they played together, they had forgotten all about how each of them was different. And since they were friends, the differences didn't matter. Well, I think that's pretty wise because we're all a little different. And wouldn't it be boring if all of our friends were the same as us? When we meet people who are different from us, we learn new things and we learn new ways to play and new ways to be kind to each other. So I hope you remember that when you see someone who's different than you, who's playing by themselves or who's sad or who doesn't have a friend, will you be that friend for them? Will you ask them to play with you? Will you be kind to them? I hope so, because Granny Bee loves to have her friends be kind to everyone around them. And Granny Bee loves you. So you come back and see me again, okay? Real soon. And I'll read you another story. Bye-bye.